Welcome to University of Phoenix Stadium. Rich Gray alongside Bob Kemp, and the streak is finally over. Cardinals win for the first time since September. That's how long it's been. And it was defense, special teams, and a little bit of, pretty much, that was pretty much it.
I think the longest drive for the offense was 30 yards. It was the longest scoring drive. You know, they had a 5-yard touchdown drive and a 3-yard touchdown drive, if you call those drives.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call those drives. Ryan Lindley was very appreciated after the game. But a big milestone also for the Cardinals was Adrian Peterson, his 25th sack. Adrian Wilson, Adrian Peterson's another guy.
He's got other milestones.
Yeah, he does. Adrian Wilson with his 25th sack. He's 25 sacks, 25 interceptions, 6th player in NFL history to do that. And he was very emotional about that after the game.
Well, this almost for sure his next to last home game. They brought him in the interview room, and I'm guessing that'll be the last time he's in there. So he was emotional. They did dial up a blitz for him. I don't know if that came from the top or if that was a Horton thing, but I think that was whoever's responsible for that was a classic thing for them to do. I think they had a pretty good idea that I was going to be able to get to the quarterback that particular blitz at that time. So he's been here a long time. He's done a lot of good things. Unfortunately, things haven't worked out for him and the team this year.
Yeah, unfortunately. But the defense, as we mentioned, was lights out. 2 interceptions for return. Calais Campbell looked like his old self for the first time.
That might have been the best game he's ever had. I just talked to him a few moments ago, and I even asked him, I said, did you see something in film that just led you to the ball carrier? What's the deal? And he just, didn't want to disclose any espionage or anything, but it was a physical performance. But I thought that was the best game he's actually played since he's been here. One of the first couple plays in the game, he must have had 4 or 5. I don't know the stats in front of him. He must have 4 or 5 tackles for loss on running plays. So he was dominating in the game today.
So the Cardinals have got 2 games left before the end of the season next week against the Bears, who have now lost 5 of their last 6. And a lot of the talk was, building some momentum moving forward. Was this just because the Lions are a pretty bad team too?
Yeah, and they weren't exactly thrilled once they fell behind. If you watch the Johnson interception return, they got a couple guys on offense that have no interest in getting over there to try to make a tackle. They just stopped, and I think they just they're kind of avoid being injured mode at this point. That was a very telling play. That was still in the first half. It's 24-10. They're driving to make it a 1-score game, but they actually made it a 1-score game, except they had the touchdown was nullified by the delay of game penalty. The next play told her to pick 6. So they're not. They're a bad team. They're also they have some guys that are not exactly a professional level.
So what should we? Obviously, a lot of locker room sound, plus Juve's big day yesterday.
That'll be pretty much the second hour tomorrow.
Yeah, not only football but basketball too. Come from behind wins there. Right. So what else should we expect from this one?
Wizenhunt's winning press conference from Monday. We haven't said that since September. They scored more than 19 points today for the first time since September. So of this year. I want to point that out. That was this year. It seemed like a long time ago.
Yes, it does. They beat the Patriots this year too. I do remember that.
That's what I heard. They all seemed to remember. They didn't get. They had to. I don't know how the hell that happened. We park it back, and they actually were the better team that day too. They deserved to win.
They were.
Yeah. So just the usual as far as the Cardinals. First hour out of the chute, then Wiz at 12:05, and then literally most of the second hour is going to be Juve football and basketball.
All right, so for Bob Kemp, I'm Rich Gray. Again, the Cardinals win, beating the Lions, snapping their 9-game losing streak. Tune in to the Fan AM 1060 tomorrow morning for more on the Cardinals win. As Bob said, big day for Juve on Saturday. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.